We have just finished all the free video tutorials on the Husqvarna Viking Onyx 15. And in the description below this YouTube video, you can find a playlist link that will get you right back to the beginning and let you watch all of them from the beginning in order so you can learn everything about this machine. So I'm just going to go over some highlights about this model. As I was sewing, using it, trying out all the stitches, using all the 7 feet that came with this machine, I'm very impressed. It's super simple. There's not a lot that you have to worry about. You can just, as long as you know how to thread it correctly, wind a bobbin, change your needles from time to time, and use good quality thread, this machine will treat you well. There's 23 stitches built into this machine. That makes it great for stretch fabrics, decorative stitches, buttonhole. So we were even playing with variegated thread and the buttonhole foot. So we got buttonholes. We can do satin stitching with this. We can even free motion quilt with this machine. The other things that I like that it does have is a needle threader. You know, these days not all machines have the needle threader. This one does. Plus we have storage in the front and the back for all the accessories that come with it. And speaking of accessories, we are talking about that this machine uses all the genuine Husqvarna Viking feet. So in a couple videos, I used one of my kind of go-to feet, an open toe, one I can see into, and it's clear. That's why it's a little hard to see in the package, but we do talk about that for some of your decorative stitches. There is also a link in the description to a digital Husqvarna Viking foot book, and there's 2 pages you can download for free that allow you to see all the feet that you can get for this machine, and then highlight the ones you have and then check off the ones you want. So those are things that we do talk about in our Husqvarna Viking Stitching Cosmos online course. Every block is a different technique, and yes, a machine even with 23 stitches can totally rock that course, because we do go into other things that even just simple stitches can be used for, and we talk about some extra feet that you might like to get your hands on. I do like that it also is a free arm machine, so you can slide that off. So if you're working on small projects or anything like an arm area, you can actually get in and slide it on there. If you're doing mending, we did a video on how to do mending on this machine. Super easy. You can slide it in, not have to open up the seams to get to that, maybe an area on a pant leg or something. We also can lower the feed dogs. So behind here, I won't turn the machine around, but there's a lever. These feed dogs do drop. And I highlight that because on some of the machines that are more basic, they give you a cover and you cover that up, but now there's this ledge and there's less room between the cover and the foot. Sometimes it gets a little, not a lot of room in there. So we can lower the feed dogs for sewing on buttons and free motion quilting. That lever goes up and down, raises them up and down. Super easy there. So yes, free motion quilting is an option. And then let me actually show you, so many people forget about this, and it's kind of nice because it's hidden. This is a built-in sewing teacher. It's called a sewing advisor. So you can reference the manual for what these symbols actually mean. So these are different techniques. You can tell the machine that yes, I am working on woven fabric, or you go down to layer 2 here, watch this, or I'm working on stretchy fabric, or this column actually is for leather or vinyl. So if you were doing a buttonhole on woven fabric, we're going to be guided to what stitch we're going to use. We're going to be guided to which foot that came with this machine that you're using, what your tension setting should be adjusted to, and you can see the numbers change a little bit, and then also what the stitch length is adjusted to. So those are all different. Those will change based on what fabric you're using. Different stitches are going to be selected for a stretchy fabric as opposed to a woven fabric. That's why there's 2 of these. But just note that that's always at your fingertips, a little sewing advisor. Your book will help you kind of get started with that. The videos that we've done will also, I do use that as we set up for different techniques for working on stretch fabrics or doing some overlock stitches, making edges of fabrics not unravel any further because there's an overlock foot that comes with this machine. It's really quite loaded with 7 presser feet and all those stitches. You can do so much with the Husqvarna Viking Onyx 15. If you're watching this video and you haven't tried one out, your local Husqvarna Viking store will have them in stock, and you can sit down, do a little sewing on them. And I say them because this does have a big sister. The Onyx 25 has a few more features, and you can decide which one is right for you. But all in all, I give this machine a total 2 thumbs up, and love all the things that I just went through that came with this model. I hope you have a wonderful time sewing with it, and I hope I can help you learn this machine from beginning to end with our free video tutorials. Make sure you click like on every video that you watch and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can always keep in touch of what machines we have filmed next.